everybody, I'm Blade with Bestcovery, and today we're going to be doing a tier list of humidifiers. So we have our budget pick, best budget overall pick, our best overall mid-ranged pick, and our best high-end pick. So you can choose the right humidifier for you. So let's get started. Okay, so now let's jump into our best budget pick. So the one we've chosen here is the Vicks 3-in-1 Sleepy Time. This one's gonna run about $40, and for a $40 humidifier, this thing's really great. I think the one downside is the tank size. It is on the smaller end. It is rated for rooms up to 250 square feet. So I found that it was really good for my bedroom, but it wouldn't have been good for, say, a family room or something that would have broken that barrier, or larger rooms just in general. It is made for kids, so it's definitely, you know, some of the packaging has diapers and bottles on there. It is definitely made for young children. But I found that was a really, really great humidifier for my room. The 3-in-1 comes from the fact that it's a humidifier, a night light, and a diffuser. And I think the diffusion on this is actually the coolest feature. So they include a little Vicks tab here that if you've ever been sick and used Vicks before, it definitely helps open up your sinuses and clear out your chest. So incorporating that scent into the humidifier is a really, really cool idea if, say, you had a cold. I feel like it's a really good combination. So the overall tank size, I had it set to about 1/3, and I found once I filled up the tank, I got about 2 full nights out of it. I turned it off in the morning, ran it again, I had another full night before I had to fill it up. So the tank's not really that terrible of a size. I think if it was maxed, it'd probably run for anywhere, between 1 night to maybe, 2/3 of a night. But keeping it at that 1/3 spot was enough for me with humidity to have a great experience. So as far as budget picks go, I think this one is a killer option. All right, let's head into our mid-range pick. So for our mid-range pick, we have chosen the Levoit Oasis Mist 1000S Smart Ultrasonic Cool Mist Tower Humidifier. Very long name. Really cool product. So this one's going to run you about $150. That is a pretty decent mid-ranged price, and I think for the features you get for that, that's a really good deal. It has a 2.6 gallon tank that is suitable for up to 600 square feet. That's going to be most rooms in most houses. So as far as a home humidifier, I think this one is a very, very good choice. One of the features on this, you can actually change the humidity percentage. It has a humidity sensor, and if you set it to, say, 60% humidity for your room, it will sense that, and it will automatically adjust the mist flow based on the room. It also has manual timers that you can set. If you want to set it for just 3 hours, that's totally fine. It has a nighttime timer so that once you fall asleep, it'll automatically turn off. It also has a little button on there, so at night, if you are using it for your room, which is super common, that's the use case I use it for the most, you can click that and it'll turn off all of the displays so there's no light kind of bugging you throughout the day. Lastly, I think another really cool feature that this has on here is it has, just like the Vicks 3-in-1, it has a diffuser. So we added a little bit of orange essential oil in here and found that it really worked to just kind of make the room smell a lot better. It comes with 3 of the diffusion tabs if you want multiple scents. Just swap those out. And yeah, I think as far as a mid-ranged pick goes, this is a really, really good use for basically any household who's looking for a humidifier. Let's move on to our high-end pick. Now, our high-end pick is the Dyson Purifier Humidify and Cool Plus Formaldehyde model. Now, the one thing with this versus these other humidifiers here is that this one is also an air purifier. And this air purifier is kind of where all the high-tech stuff lives, and the reason that the price is so high. The price on this one is $1,000, and it is rated up to rooms up to about 600 square feet, just like the mid-range model here. But it obviously does the air purification. Now, it also air purifies really, really well. It'll filter out chemicals like formaldehyde. It'll filter out certain pollutants as well as wildfire smoke. It is certified for all of those things. So this is a very high-end unit for very specific use cases. It will be good for a single room, but it's probably overkill for someone like that. If you are wanting to filter out wildfire smoke or pollutants, or if that's something that concerns you, this is top of the line. You know, I think $1,000 is extremely steep for just a humidifier case, but it still makes the list because the humidifier is a really good one in here. You do have the potential of doing just the humidifier or just the air purifier, so you have some control there, and it does have a remote that allows you to turn it on and off and switch between those. But beyond that, there's not many other tech features as far as like setting timers or any of that stuff. This is a set it and forget it. It's a room controller, essentially. It's going to control the humidity as well as the air purification. So if that is something that's for you, I think this is an incredible product. You can't go wrong with Dyson in any senses. But the price tag is something to consider, and whether you actually need to filter out that many toxins. But if that is something you're into, I think this is a killer pick too. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so you can keep up to date on all of our product reviews. If there's anything you want us to review specifically, just leave a comment down below. If you're interested in any of these humidifiers, all of the links are down in our description so you can find out more details about all of those. And as always, discover the best with Bestcovery.